What's up, guys? My name is Uhhhh4, it's Uhhhh4, and welcome back to KOTOR. Only KOTOR. What's the song again? Oh gosh dang it. Okay, let's go. We shall go to the hidden becks first, so we can get the permit, I think, if I remember correctly, so we can go to the Undercity, the slums of the slums. Why is it even called the Undercity when there's barely any city? There isn't even any big buildings or something like that. It's more like ruins, scraps of rocks. I don't know, man. I don't know where do they sleep? Then again, they don't really need a house, kind of, because there's no sunlight or rain. You'll see later. You'll see.
This is the hidden back base. How do I know you're not a Vulcan spy sent to kill Gadon Thek? A lot of people want to go inside and speak to Gadon. He's a hero of the common folk. But the days of the hidden Beck's open door policy are gone. Between the Sith conquest and the Vulcan gang war, Gadon has more enemies than he used to. We're being careful about who we let in now. Well, we do need all the help we can get. And you don't look like you're with the Vulcans or the Sith. Besides, it's not like you can do anything to harm Gadon in the heart of his own base. Not with Zerdra watching his back. Go in and speak to Gadon if you want. Just remember to be on your best behavior. The hidden Becks are watching you.
Don't worry, if we want you dead, we would have killed you already and just rampaged along. Because we are the MCs. We're OP. Like, little crazy stuff, man. Just kill armies all on our own. Just 4 people. All too easy. What army are you? You should have sent us rather than the clones, man, in the Clone Wars.
Calm down, Zerdra. Nobody's going to try anything here in the middle of our own base. It would be a suicide mission.
You're too trusting, Gadon. Brejik and his Vulkars want you dead. Anyone we don't know is a potential threat, and it's my job to make sure you're safe.
Do you want us to start attacking strangers on sight, Zerdra? Like the Vulkars do? I will never let it come to that. Now step aside and let them pass.
As you wish. You can speak to Gadon if you want, but I've got my eye on you. You try anything and you'll be vaporized before you can say Vulkar spy.
You'll have to forgive Zerdra. Ever since Brejik and the Vulkars began this war against us, she's been a little overzealous in her security duties. The problems with the Sith haven't helped things. Zerdra seems to forget that I know how to look after myself. Now, how can I help you? A foreign army invades Terrace, declares martial law, and locks down all travel to and from the planet? You damn well bet I have a problem with that. If the Sith ever moved in down here, all the swoop gangs would unite against them. We'd use hit-and-run guerrilla tactics to pick them off. Their casualties would be enormous.
Don't fool yourself. The Sith would never commit to that kind of operation. They'd probably do something much more grand and deadly.
But so far, the Sith have stayed out of the lower city, and our strength is wasted on this stupid gang war. I tried to explain this to Brejik, but he and his Vulkars won't listen. The escape pods? You know, I heard the Sith have been asking around the upper city about them as well. But you don't look like you're with the Sith.
They might be spies, Gadon. They might be working for the Sith.
Calm down, Zerdra. If the Sith thought we knew anything useful, they'd have a battalion of troops kicking down our door. No, I think this off-worlder has his own agenda. I suppose I could tell you what I know. It's not like it could do any harm to me or my gang. But it might cause problems for the Vulkars, and that's okay in my book. The Vulkars stripped those pods clean within hours after they landed. It's too bad we didn't get there first, considering what my spies reported the Vulkars found. A female Republic officer named Bastila survived the crash. We Becks don't believe in intergalactic slavery, but the Vulkars aren't so picky. They took a prisoner. Normally, the Vulkars would take a captured slave and sell them for a nice profit to Davik, or an off-world slaver. But a Republic officer is no ordinary catch.
I still think Bastila's just a Republic officer. That could work to our advantage. Maybe she'll even figure out a way to escape from the Vulcar base on her own.
She's too valuable to leave with the Vulcar scum at the base. Brezhik's probably got your Republic friend hidden away somewhere safe until the big swoop race. You'll never find her. I'm afraid your friend has become a pawn in Brezhik's game to take over the lower city. He's offered her up as the Vulcar's share of the prize in the annual swoop gang race. By putting up such a valuable prize, Brezhik hopes to win the loyalty of some of the smaller gangs. Their numbers will allow him to finally destroy me and my followers.
So how do you propose we go about rescuing Bastila then? Well, we can't fight all the gangs.
The only hope you have of rescuing Bastila is to somehow win the big season opener of the swoop race. I might be able to help you with this, if you'd be willing to help us. We both have something to gain here, and much to lose. The swoop race is for the lower city gangs only. I could sponsor you as a rider for the Hidden Becks this year. If you win the race, you'll win your friend's freedom. But first, you have to do something for me. My mechanics have developed an accelerator for a swoop engine. A bike with the accelerator installed can beat any other swoop out there. But the Vulcars stole the prototype from us. They plan to use it to guarantee a victory in this year's swoop race. I need you to break into their base and steal it back. Getting into the Vulcar base won't be easy. The front doors are locked tight. But I know someone who might be able to get you in the back way. Mission Vale.
Mission? Gaddon, you can't be serious. She's just a kid. How is she supposed to help them with this?
Mission's explored every step of every back alley in the lower city. Plus, she knows the Undercity sewers better than anyone. If anyone can get inside the Vulcar base, it's her. She and her Wookiee friend Zalbar are always looking to stir up a little excitement. They like to go exploring in the Undercity, despite the dangers. Your best bet is to look for her in the Undercity. But you'll need some way past the Sith guard post at the elevator. A simple disguise might have worked on the upper city guard, but the security down here is much tougher. You'll need the proper papers to get past him. Luckily, my gang ambushed one of the Sith patrols headed down to the Undercity. They never made it, and their security papers fell into my hands. Since we're working together now, I suppose I could give them to you in exchange for your uniforms. With the security papers, you won't need a disguise anyway. I like to be prepared. Eventually, the Sith are going to try to drive us out of the Undercity. Sith disguises might give my people the edge we need in a crucial battle. Good choice. Thanks for the uniforms. You won't need them with these security papers anyway. Now, is there anything else I can do for you? I suggest you hurry. The swoop race is coming up, and we want you to have time to practice before the race.
Okay, thanks, bub. Thank you. I don't know, man. Nick Fury? I don't know. I guess he's blind in both eyes. Imagine Nick Fury, but blind in both eyes. 2 eye patches! Oh man, that'd be badass. No, that wouldn't be badass. That would look so stupid. Imagine Samuel L. Jackson just wearing 2 eye patches. That is insanity right there.
Damn!
Oh yeah, did you know in the comics, the original Nick Fury is actually white, not Samuel L. Jackson. I think Samuel L. Jackson's Nick Fury is the kid? The kid Nick Fury? The kid of Nick Fury, so basically Nick Fury Jr. Or I think that's the Nick Fury in the Ultimate Universe. I don't know, man. I don't know. But they did say, well, the creator said, I think it's who made Miles Morales again? I don't know, man. I forgot. I think they purposefully made Nick Fury, that black Nick Fury, jeez, look like Samuel L. Jackson, so it's easy to cast him in any movie. So yeah, me, man, personally, I like white Nick Fury more. I grew up with white Nick Fury, kind of. I don't really know, man. I knew white Nick Fury. That sounds so racist. It's just, you know, it's a better character, trust me. If you knew original Nick Fury, that's just my original Nick Fury. He's a lot more interesting than Samuel L. Jackson, Nick Fury. A lot more interesting. Trust me, guys. I know these things. I know comics. So I have no life.
Hold on there, civilian.
Let's just
Only
go
those
to the
with official
Undercity.
Sith business are allowed into the Undercity. Unless you've got the proper security papers, you better just turn around and go back the way you came. Let me see. Yeah, these look to be in order. Okay, you can go down if you want. Can't say it yet for you, though. The Undercity is crawling with mutants. Rat ghouls, they call them. If you see anything moving down there, shoot first and ask questions later.
Woo! Mutants? Must be Wolverine and stuff, right, guys? I get to meet Cyclops, my favorite. Anytime now. What am I saying? The loading isn't even that slow. Man, I'm such a whiny baby.
You there, Upworlder! Anyone using this elevator has to pay the toll.
Yeah, this is our elevator. If you use it, you gotta give us something.
I don't believe this planet. Even the beggars are trying to shake us down.
5 credits! That's what it costs to use our elevator. 5 credits! We are the outcasts, banished and reviled by those who dwell above.
Here in the filth and darkness, we claw out a wretched existence, scavenging and begging just to survive long enough to see another wretched day.
This is our village. We live here in the Undercity. You have to pay us 5 credits for using our elevator. Credits, my brother! We have credits. Now we can buy food and medicine.
Hush, or the others will hear us. They'll want our credits. We have to hide them.
Go on, you two. Get out of here. I'm sorry about that. Those 2 beggars give everyone in the village a bad name. We aren't all like that, you know. Most of us are good people.
I'm sure you are, miss. It's just too bad your little welcoming committee is here to give people a bad first impression.
My name is Shalina. You're from the Upworld, aren't you? I've never seen it. I was born here in the Undercity. Is it as nice as they say up there? I've never been to the surface, but sometimes I think I can see it in my dreams. The sun, the sky, the stars. It all sounds so wonderful. Gendar, the leader of our village, tells me I should spend more time trying to improve things down here and less time dreaming about something I can never have. Maybe he's right. You probably think I'm a fool, having dreams of a place I've never even seen. But when I was little, Rukil used to tell me stories of what it was like up there. Rukil's the oldest man in the village. The kids call him Rukil Wrinkleskin, but he's a kind man. He used to tell me the greatest stories when I was a little girl. I still like to listen to his tales about the Promised Land, even though I know they're just legends, but it helps to make the Undercity seem less dark somehow. It's just a story to make little children smile. Rukil believes in it, though. Sometimes I can almost believe it myself, but then I look around and see the ugly truth. I guess we have to make the best of what we have, though. If you really want to learn more about the Promised Land, you should speak to Rukil. He's wandering around somewhere on the south side of the village. He doesn't move too far. He's hard on his bones. He's over 100 years old. The children laugh at him, and people think he's crazy because of his stories about the Promised Land, but he's really just a kind old man. He'll be somewhere in the village. I couldn't say where for sure. He's always busy doing whatever he can to make the lives of the other villagers easier. I don't know anything about that, but maybe Gendar could help you. Sorry. Is there anything else you need? Well, I was born here for starters. My parents were outcasts, banished to the Undercity for some crime or other. They never really liked to talk about it. Everyone here is an outcast, or the descendants of one. It's tough down here, but we survive. I guess it's easier for me since I've never known anything different. Some of the people have given up all hope. They've become bitter and depressed, but most of us are good people. despite what our ancestors may have done. Gendar could probably tell you more, or maybe... Oh, okay. Well, if you ever need anything, or if you just feel like talking, come back and see me. I hardly ever get a chance to speak to someone from the Upworld.
Okay, Shalina, you nice girl. Actually, pretty nice. Man, what is this city? Come on. What the? Hey, I'm stuck. What the heck's happening? Sheesh. Then the lag. Let's talk to Rafiki. Well, Rukil.
You come from the world
Same
above.
thing.
Is this the time of destiny, then? Is this a portent of the salvation of my people? Or merely another false sign to mislead us from the path? Are you the herald of prophecy, the beacon to guide us through the darkness? Or are you merely another harbinger of shattered dreams and unfulfilled promises?
Be careful. This one might be crazy enough to be dangerous.
Speak to me, Upworlder. Tell me what fate you unleash upon us. Salvation or damnation? Speak, Upworlder, I beg you. A question. You are uncertain, bewildered, perplexed. Understandable, I suppose. Even after 100 years of life, I myself still become confused at times. Perhaps I can make things more clear. Some things, at least. My name is Rukil, the oldest outcast here in the village. Rukil Wrinkleskin, the children call me sometimes. Once I was honored for my wisdom, but over time the villagers fell away from the true path. Eventually there was only a single apprentice who followed me, and now she is gone too. No, not yet. I must be wary, careful. You may be a false savior. Dare I share my secrets with you? No, not until you prove yourself. My apprentice is lost. I sent her out into the Undercity to find... Well, I cannot tell you. Not yet. Sadly, my apprentice has not returned. Please, Upworlder, will you help an old man? Will you seek out my apprentice in the Undercity? Her name is Malia. I must know of her fate, whatever it may be. I must know what she found. Finding her may be difficult. Malia could be anywhere in the Undercity. But if you will find her, I will know you to be our true savior. Only then can I reveal my secret knowledge to you. I wish you luck, Upworlder. Come speak to me again once you have discovered the fate of my apprentice.
Don't you worry, Rafiki. We're gonna make you proud. We're gonna make you proud, bro. Okay, where are we going? Oh, there we go. Let's go to Gandalf. There we go.
Greetings, Upworlder. We rarely see your kind here in the Undercity. I find it strange that so many of you have come down from the surface recently.
No offense, but I can see why people normally avoid this place.
Why have you come into this dark and sunless place? Is there something you need of me or my village? I will help you however I can. Our village has seen many visitors from the surface recently. Armored troops, swoop gang members, mercenaries. They come to search our sunless world. They're even searching the sewers. Yes, I have seen this Twi'lek many times, though I've never spoken to her. She and her Wookiee companion often pass through our village on their way to explore the sewers. There are two entrances into the sewers from the Undercity. One to the northeast of our village, the other to the southeast. But the sewers are dangerous, Upworlder. If you dare to travel those dark tunnels, you would be wise to go heavily armed, unless you wish to become a meal for the rock ghouls and the other foul creatures. As you wish, Upworlder. Should you have need of anything else, come speak to me. I represent the entire village, and I will do my best to help you however I can.
Bye, Gandalf. Don't worry, we're gonna find Mission, that little twat. No, I'm just joking. Mission is a really nice kid. Not in that way. Come on, guys.
Hey,
Oh,
you
is
ain't
this
from the
crank?
village. You're from the Upworld, ain't you? Yes, you've got credits, I bet.
Watch yourself. There's something slimy about this guy. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him.
My name's Saigir. I run a little salvage shop here. You want to buy something from my store? I got some good deals. If a villager comes across any useful salvage in the Undercity, they bring it to me. Every so often, members from the lower city gangs come down to trade for the salvage. They'll exchange food and medicine for engine parts, old blasters and the like. Sometimes they even give me credits if I have some really good stuff. It ain't the best stuff. Mostly salvage and such, but the prices are right.
Okay, bro, don't you worry. Should I buy antidotes? I feel like I don't need to buy anything right now. Because we barely have money. How much money do we have? 1216. Oh man. I need like 10,000 at least. Okay, let's just go!
Hurry, Hindar! Hurry! I can hear it coming!
He'll never make it. He's doomed. I told him he was a fool to leave the village.
He will make it. Run, Hindar, run!
Open the gate! Quickly! There isn't much time!
I can't. The Rakghouls are too close.
The mutants will kill him if you don't open the gate!
And if I open the gate, they'll kill us all.
No! You can't do this! It isn't fair! Please, make him open the gate. Hindar will die if he doesn't.
I can't open the gate. Not while the Rakghouls are so near. You'd risk your life for a stranger? You're brave, Upworlder. I'll open the gate for you, but you gotta be quick. In a few seconds, I must close and lock it again.
You coward! We are courageous! Or we are the MC. If this was in real life, I wouldn't do that. Wait, are this the mutants we were talking about? Aw, come on, man. I thought it was gonna be like Magneto and stuff. Oh well. I guess we're just stuck with Mystique, but retarded. I don't know.
Please,
You're
you have to
sure you're
help
so
me.
edgy.
Nobody else
Sorry,
can help me.
guys.
Even the Becks won't help me. But I can't just leave him there. He's my friend. You'll help me, won't you? It's Zalbar. He's in trouble. Big trouble. We have to help him. If we don't, they'll sell him into slavery. Me and Zalbar, we were just wandering around here in the Undercity. You know, looking for stuff we could find, just kind of exploring. We do it all the time.
I guess with a Wookiee at your side, you've got to figure you can handle the odd Rakghoul attack.
Only this time, they were waiting for us. Gamorrean slave hunters. We didn't even have a chance to run. Big Z threw himself at him and then roared for me to run. I took off. I figured Zalbar would be right behind me. But there were too many of them. He couldn't get away. They're going to sell him to a slaver, I just know it. I don't know for sure, but those Gamorreans like to hang out in the sewers. The stink reminds them of home, I guess. That's probably where they took Big Z. It's a deal. As soon as we get Big Z back, I'll show you a way into that Vulcar base. Now come on! We have to find Zalba before they sell him to slavers, or worse.
Do you know where he's being kept?
The Gamorreans make their camps in the sewers. I bet that's where we'll find Zalbar. And that's where I'll show you the secret entrance into the Vulcar compound.
Don't you worry, Mission Veo. I always thought it was Mission Vow. 'Cause I'm a dum-dum. Vow sounds more cool though. Anyways, let's gear you up, little girl. For we are going into a perilous journey. I don't know why we're taking you with us. But, you know, it's Star Wars, so it's okay. Teenagers, totally fine, totally viable.
This is a restricted
Killing
area. What are you doing
machines,
down
I
here?
guess.
Security papers. Oh, you're one of those trackers the commander sent down, right? They should have given you an armed escort. It's nasty down here. We've already lost one patrol. We figure the Rakghouls got them. We've had so many encounters with those things, we've actually run out of Rakghoul serum. Plus, we've had several skirmishes with looters from those lower city swoop gangs. I'm telling you, we should just stay in the upper city where we're in control. Oh, is that why you're down here? Search and rescue? I didn't think they'd send anyone.
They were in the southern section of the Undercity when we lost contact. I would have gone to investigate, but my orders are to search for those crashed escape pods, even if it means leaving another patrol to die. Yeah, sure. The commander won't be too happy if you come back empty-handed, right? Well, the same thing goes for us. Come on, patrol, let's get back to it. The sooner we get this search done, the sooner we can get out of this mutant-infested hole. Move out!
Wow. Is this where the Last Jedi copied the Sith stormtroopers? I do think so. And here it's better. Cause it's actually a powered fight them. But in the Last Jedi, those Sith troopers just they died like chumps. What's the use? Anyways, death to you, Magneto. Ugly Magneto. Boring stuff, man. Oh yeah, if any of you are wondering why I talk a lot about X-Men this episode, yeah, I've been playing X-Men Legends 2 in my free time. And damn, I just love X-Men. If you didn't know, I'm a really big comic book fan. And X-Men Legends 2 is my jam. Cyclops main represent. He plays X-Men Legends 2. Come on, I can't believe only me. Come on, guys, comment below if you play X-Men games. It's pretty awesome. Anyways, I should concentrate. I might die. Antidote. No, crud. I don't have antidote. Only med packs. What am I saying? Ooh, corpse. Nice. Oh man, that's kind of a weird notion, right? In the game, you're just so excited when you see a dead body. Imagine if it was like that in real life. You're like, ooh, yes, free loot. I'm like, okay. Okay, I guess. Woo, free money, free jacket, I don't know, pants, underwear, all the good stuff. Yeah, this is getting weird. Let's just... Oh no, did I just waste my antidote? Son of a gun. I clicked the antidote when I wasn't poisoned already. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, mate. You gotta be kidding me. Where are we going anyways? I need to find that Republic trooper dude.
You're a pilot for the Republic, right?
Yes, finally,
You've been all
finally.
over the galaxy,
One of the
I bet,
best
right?
features
So tell me,
in KOTOR.
how would you rate Tars compared to other worlds you've seen?
To be honest, Mission, Terrace would rate pretty low. The prejudice, the rich spoiling themselves while the poor are crushed beneath them, it's not a pretty picture.
Yeah, but that's only since the Sith occupation. Before that, well, I guess it wasn't all that different, really. Maybe Tars ain't as great as I thought, you know?
Trust me, Mission, there are a lot of worlds better than Terrace. There are worse, too, but Terrace is no place for a kid to live on her own. Even a kid who's got a Wookiee to look out for.
Hey, I ain't no kid. I look out for Zalbar as much as he looks out for me. Big C's my friend, not my babysitter. Geez, I come ask you a question, you give me a lecture.
Don't you snap at me, Missy. You want a lecture? How's this? Only bratty little children fly off the handle because of a simple comment.
I don't have to listen to you, Karth. You ain't my father, though you're sure old enough to be. So keep your lectures inside your withered old head, because I don't need 'em.
And I sure as hell don't need this. Look, let's just drop it and get back to what we were doing.
Yeah, see? Your party members has interaction with each other. Why didn't they put that in KOTOR 2? It was so good in the first game. Oh, she likes to talk, I guess.
Really? You want to know about me? Nobody's ever really been interested in me before. What do you want to know? Big Z's my family, you know? My parents, well, I guess they're dead. It was just me on my own until the day I saw Zalbar in the lower city. I could tell right away he was in trouble. This was before the gang wars were out of hand. But even then, the Vulkars were scum. A few of them were hassling Big Z, trying to pick a fight, but he wasn't looking for trouble. Hey, nobody said the Vulkars were smart, but there were 3 of them, so maybe they figured they could handle him. I don't know. Anyway, I don't like the Volkers at the best of times. And when I saw them picking on this poor Wookiee, all alone on a strange planet, overwhelmed by the big city, I just lost it. I screamed out, "Leave him alone, you core slimes!" and charged right at them. Well, one of them saw me coming and slapped me so hard he just about knocked me cold. Hey, don't treat me like I'm a little girl. I ain't no kid. I'm 14 years old. Those Volkers didn't scare me. They're nothing but cowards. I knew how to deal with them. Of course, I never got the chance. I guess Zalbar didn't like seeing me get smacked around. He let out this howl and yanked that Volker a meter up off the ground and held him there by his throat. The other two screamed and ran off. Can't say I blame them. The first time you see an angry Wookiee up close, it isn't a pretty sight. I thought Zalbar was gonna rip that punk's arms off and beat him to death with his own fists. The Volker was so scared, he fainted. Or maybe it was Big Z's breath just knocked him out. I keep telling Zalbar to brush those choppers of his, but he never listens. Just stay upwind when he's speaking and you'll be fine. Anyway, I knew those Volkers would be back with friends, so I grabbed Zalbar and we took off. Ever since then, we've been a team. We look out for each other, you know? He was fleeing some kind of trouble back on Kashyyyk. That's all I know, really. Big Z doesn't like to talk about it. In case you didn't notice, he's the strong, silent type. Doesn't much matter to me, though. I accept him for what he is, not what he was. Me and Zalbar like to live in the present. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You think I can't take care of myself? I've got street smarts. I know how to get by on my own. In fact, I look out for Zalbar more than he looks out for me, you know? Big Z's a little bit too gullible to make it alone on the mean streets of the lower city. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Like I used to tell my brother, fast talk and slick words don't get the job done. My brother's a touchy subject, you know? It just so happens I don't really feel like talking about him right now. Nothing personal. Let's just get back to the business at hand, okay?
Sheesh, Mission. You're the one who mentioned your brother. Why you so snark at me? Then again, I'm the one who asked about your life story, so... yeah, maybe it is my fault. Maybe I'm just a douchebag. Sorry, Mission. Don't you worry, you're good in my books. Well, as a, you know, parental figure... come on, guys! What am I saying? Enough of that... enough of that joke. It's a horrible joke, so... okay, no more of that. Let's just remove the mines, Mission. Come on, notifications. Sheesh! Everyone knows my name already, okay? It's Ron. It's even Sound Nation. Why do Asian people, when they name their kid with an American name, it's always like Ron? It's so freaking generic, ma. At least I have two N's. Please. I don't know.
I can feel it inside my skin. Something growing. Like some kind of hideous disease. Thank you. Those things, they attacked as soon as we came out the doors. They killed the others. It was horrible. Bastila? She wasn't in this pod. We were tracking her pod just before we hit the planet's surface. It went down somewhere to the west. We lost the signal when our own pod crashed. Maybe... wait. What was that? Did you hear that? I thought I heard something. Over there. I heard something. I know I did. There it is again. It's those monsters. They're coming back. Run for your lives.
Wow, you were Asian but you couldn't fight the animal wildlife? What a shock. You not a part. What? You are not part of the community. You are a disgrace. You eat like lions and dinosaurs. You just died because of like a few retarded juggernauts? Come on, man. Come on. Oh well. No, we don't eat cats and dogs, please. Well, some of us said. So I guess you're right, getting mad at us. Me, I don't eat dogs or cats. I eat human. Nah, just kidding. Just kidding. You look pretty delicious, bro. Okay, enough of that. Oh man. What's happening? What is this playthrough? What is this episode? I hope you enjoy. Oh yeah, I haven't uploaded yesterday because I was... okay, I'll just be honest, I was a bit drunk. What? I had to party a bit, you know what I mean? Just a little bit. Just to remove the stress and all that.
Don't move.
Okay, I'll just shut up.
I'm not afraid to use this blaster if I have to.
Settle down, kid. We've already lost enough men to those damn rat ghouls. The last thing we need now is more casualties from a needless firefight. By the looks of you, I'd say you're down here for the same reason we are. To salvage something from those downed Republic space pods. Let me give you some advice. Forget about it. Do yourself a favor and just head back from where you came. This isn't a good place to stand around chatting. The Undercity is crawling with rat ghouls. I've already lost a half a dozen men to those monsters.
Candace, I heard something. Over there, in the shadows. Sounded like a rat ghoul.
Looks like we've got company. Get those blasters ready, boys.
Okay, let's kill some more Nightcrawlers. What's your favorite mutant, actually? Me right now, I mean, it always changes. Colossus is always a staple. But for the longest time, I always thought Cyclops was cooler than Wolverine, so... kill me, comments. It's a lot better in the comics.
His men aren't trained for this kind of thing, and I can't babysit them all. Okay, boys. We're getting out of here before I lose anyone else. I can't carry all this salvage back by myself. You'd be smart to get out of here as well. Even if you can handle the rat ghouls, I doubt there's anything worth finding anymore. Davik sent me down here with this motley crew to scavenge whatever we could from the Republic escape pods that crashed during the recent battle overhead. But the lower city gangs got here first. Anything worthwhile in those Republic pods is probably in their hands by now. Davik won't like that. What are you, an off-worlder? Everyone knows Davik. He's a member of the Exchange. You know, the interstellar crime syndicate. Smuggling, gambling, extortion. Davik controls it all here on Taris. That's why I'm working for him. But lately, the lower city gangs have been giving my boss some trouble. Come on, boys, let's move out.
Okay, cool uncle. Please be my uncle. Candace, please. You're so badass. Anyways, yeah. Who's your favorite mutant? As of now, me, Cyclops. Well, a lot of times it's Colossus. Either those two, really. So yeah, man. It's just Colossus so cool. Especially in Days of Future Past. I'm not necessarily talking about the character in Days of Future Past, because it's basically a nothing sandwich there. But the way he transforms into his metal form there, so freaking cool with that sound effect that I can't copy. The CGI in Days of Future Past, I will still say it's the best CGI for a comic book movie. The power is so real there. I don't know, I can't explain it, man. Unlike, you know, the current state of the MCU, which is... Yeah, man, you can really tell. Looks like PS4 graphics sometimes. Go watch Days of Future Past. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's really good, man. I really like Days of Future Past. And I also really like the comic book. But, I mean, are the comic book readers gonna kill me? I'm a comic book reader, man, and I think Days of Future Past film is just a lot better than the comic book. But they could never, ever beat. Man, the movie's butchered William Stryker. William Stryker isn't a scientist or anything like that. He was a freaking religious fanatic. It's just like the mission of God is to kill all mutants, and it was crazy. Such a great book. Yeah, if you want to read it, it's called God Loves Man something. Oh no, I forgot. Anyways, okay, we're gonna go in the sewers on the next episode. Yes, I'm gonna leave this episode here. You know the next phrase. See you on the next video, my dudes. UH4 signing out.